Come to you live from WWE Country, Stamford, Connecticut. It's Beta League action in Game 1 in the BLDS. It's the Jacksonville Elite taking on the Connecticut Blue Sox. Speaking of lineups, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Jacksonville Elite. It's as follows. Brian Downs is going to be taking things off. He will play second, followed by John Moxley at shortstop. Claudio Castagnoli, then Chris Jericho, Ty Mello, Sami Zayn, Matt and Nick Jackson, and Kenny Omega. They're going to be scoring off against the ever-so-dangerous Gunther. Brian Danielson's up first. He'll be scoring off against the ever-so-dangerous Gunther. 97 on the gun. Oh, my goodness. Right down the middle. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Strike two. 97 on the gun. And it's strike three. Next up is the shortstop, John Moxley. On the ground, foul. Strike two. Hard for him to keep up like this. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. 96 on the gun. Claudio Castagnoli's up next. Deep drive. Out of here! Claudio Castagnoli on the first pitch he sees draws first blood for the Jacksonville Elite. Same table for the cleanup hitter, Chris Jericho. Let's see how he squares off against Gunther. Starts off with a slow pitch, not 71 on the gun. In the air to right. Under it is Kenny Omega for out number 3. Solo shot for Claudio Castagnoli. Jacksonville Elite 1. Connecticut Blue Sox getting ready to go to bat. Now let's take a look at starting lineup for the Connecticut Blue Sox. It's as follows. It's the head of the table, Roman Reigns as DH, followed by Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, Xavier Woods, Sami Zayn, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Kofi Kingston. They'll be squaring off against Darby Allin. Let's go to the field. Swing and miss at the ball in the dirt. Strike one. Swing and a miss again. Strike two. Got him swinging. See what Braun Strowman does. Braun Strowman, winner of the greatest Royal Rumble back in 2018. Strike one. 1-1 now. Strike two. The 1-2. He got him swinging. See what Drew McIntyre does. Swing and miss a ball in the dirt. Strike one. Ball outside. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 1-2 now. Got him swinging. 1-2-3 Royal Blue Sox. They trail it 1-0. Ty Mello's up next. Going back to work over here is Gunther. 94 on the gun this time. Might as well go ahead and start keeping track on him. 94 also. Might as well keep track of the speed because he's dangerous. As he strikes out Ty Mello. Let's see what her husband does. Sammy Guevara. 93 on the gun. Strike one. Gunther's dangerous here. 95. Starts a slow ball. Sam Guevara has a base hit. Thinking 2 off the bat. Can he go to 3? He's thinking 3. And it's going to be a triple. 1-out triple for the Spanish God. And Matt Jackson has it in the liner over in the right. And he's thinking 2 off the bat. It's 2 now. 2-0 Elite. RBI double. See what Nick Jackson does. And he has it to right. He's going to score his brother. 2 off the bat. Yes, indeed. It's now 3-0. In steps the cleaner, Kenny Omega. See what he does. To see if he can capitalize on this. And liner caught by Charlotte Flair, the queen. Woo! In steps Brian Danielson. Strike one. In the air. Kofi Kingston has it for out number 3. Elite get 2. They lead it 3-0. Everwood swings and misses for strike 1 in the dirt. Ball 1 now. The 1-1. Just along the inside corner. Strike 2. The 1-2. Oh, wanted to bring him up, try to tail back in, but it's out just outside, too little, too late. And out number 1. Under it was Matt Jackson. In steps Sami Zayn. Ball 1 now. Ball in the dirt, ball 2. Ball 3. Hitters count. Strike 1. Probably just going to work that pitch count for Darby Allin. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Payoff pitch coming right here. Hey, got him looking. Let's see what Charlotte Flair does. The Queen. Grounded foul. Ball in the dirt, ball 1. 1-1. 2-1 now. Ball in the air to right. Right into the gap. Thinking 2 off the bat. And she has, oh, she's going to third. She's going to third. And it's a triple. Let's see what Ronda Rousey does. The most dangerous woman on the baddest woman on the planet. And in the air, she's got a base hit. And the Blue Sox are on the board. Charlotte Flair is going to continue wooing Shinsuke Nakamura. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Got now Ronda. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hey, got him looking. Blue Sox are on the board. 3-1 Elite. To the top of inning number 3 we go. In steps Jon Moxley. Pop up. Under it is Drew McIntyre for out number 1. Let's see what Claudio Castagnoli does. He kicked things off with a home run. And grounder over. He's got a base hit. Thinking 2 off the bat. He got it. Let's see what Chris Jericho does. On the ground. Back over to Gunther. Over to Strowman for out number 1. And that moves up the runner over to third. In the air. Under is Zayn. Out number 3. Elite Strand 1, they lead it 3-1. In steps Kofi Kingston. Grand Slam champion. Who could ever forget Kofi Mania? That got him the rye bread and the mustard. Grand Salami. In the air over to Kenny Omega. And Kofi's retired. Right back to the top order we go for the head of the table. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Just along the outside corner, and that call's questionable to me. Ball 2 now. The 2-0. Ball 3. Hitters count. Strike 1. Maybe trying to run the pitch count. And it's out of here! Acknowledge your Tribal Chief right here, because Roman Reigns just had a 4-1 lead. A 3-2 lead, excuse me. A 3-2 game here. Elite still leading it, excuse me, sorry about that. Just got a little too excited over there, and Braun Strowman has himself a base hit. And it is a base hit. It's a base hit over and right. Just got a little too excited over there, sorry about that. Drew McIntyre's up next. And it's in the air. Base hit. And runners are going to be in scoring position. He's thinking 2 off the bat. That was 2 off the bat right there. The moment that it left his bat. Let's see what Xavier Woods does with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Swung at the dugout. Had him fooled. And in the air, that's going to score a run. Runners are going to be at the corners. It's now 3-3. Game's all tied up at 3. Let's see what Sami Zayn does. He got his WrestleMania moment this past WrestleMania. And this is going to be scoring as a sac fly. It's going to be close. And no dice. None shall pass. No more shall pass. It's now 3-3. In steps Sami Zayn as we move to the top of inning number 4. Gunter going back to work. 92 on the gun. Strike 1. Strike 2 now. 93 that time. Oh, try to ring him up, but it's ball 1. On the ground. Strowman for out number 1. He takes it himself. 3 unassisted. Let's see what Matt Jackson does. Gunter going back to work with that one, but it's just inside. Ball 1. In the air to right. In the air to left, excuse me. Matt Jackson is thinking 2 off the bat. He will. He's in the second with the 1-out double. Let's see what his brother Nick does. Also scoring a second. He scored his brother last time. Can he do it again? Strike 1. 1-1. Foul. On the ground. Tag him out. Throw him out. Ronda Strowman for a 6-3 put out. 6-3 double play. Let's see what Charlotte Flair does. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Got her looking. Interesting game, I must say. In steps Ronda Rousey. Pendulum swinging back and forth. Who's going to break the tie? Ronda Rousey has it in the air, in center, for a base hit. Let's see what Shinsuke Nakamura does. Struck out last time up. Ball 1. Ball in the dirt. Ball 2. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt. Full count. Payoff pitch coming. In the air to center. Base hit. First and second, no one gone. With 1 gone, excuse me. And in steps Kofi Kingston. Is Kofi Mania alive and well? We'll see what happens. Juts it, foul. Mars going. In the air. That's going to get down with the base hit. He's thinking 2 off the bat. 1 more is going to score, if not 2. In scoring is Ronda. Scoring is Nakamura. Got himself an RBI double out of that. It's now 5-3. Blue Sox in steps to head of the table. And he lines it foul. He went from suffering succotash to tribal chief here in WWE. And he's still coming on strong. And it's in there. It's a homer. 2-run shot for the tribal chief. Acknowledge your tribal chief. You can see why he's the head of the table. It's now 7-3 Connecticut. Let's see what Strowman does. And back-to-back jacks. His tag team partner, Nicholas, must be so proud of him because it's now 8-3 in favor of the Connecticut Blue Sox. Let's see what Drew McIntyre does. Ball 1. Bullpen should be working up any minute now. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1. The 1-1. Strike 2. Questionable, but strike 2 just along the outside corner. Ball 2. And it's another bun. Another one. Score that another one. It's out of here. Drew McIntyre has one. It's now 9-3 in favor of the Connecticut Blue Sox. The Blue Sox are on a roll here. Let's see what Xavier Woods does. By the way, you can catch him at Up, Down, Down on YouTube. See what his latest gaming, see the latest gaming trends and latest playthroughs, etc. Strike 1. 2-1. Ball 3. And here's the link to Up, Down, Down in the upper card. And in the air to right center. He's got a base hit. He's thinking 2 out the bat. And he's going to be coasting in the second with a 2-out double. Sami Zayn right there. 1-out double, excuse me. Let's see what Sami Zayn has in store here. And he juts it foul. Ball 1. And in the air to right center. To left center, excuse me. And another one's going to score. It's now 10-3. Blue Sox. Charlotte Flair's up next. The Queen. On the ground. Over to Claudio. Sami Zayn retreats back to second. See what Ronda Rousey does. In the air. And another run's going to score. It's now 11-3, Blue Sox. And the Blue Sox bat around. First bat around here in this tournament here. And in the air is Nick Jackson has it and puts it away and stops the bleeding right there. 8 runs for the Blue Sox. It's now 11-3, Blue Sox. Gunter goes back to work, grounder over Stroman for out number 1. From Kenny Omega. Now let's see what Brian Danielson does, the American Dragon. Strike 2. And in the air to right center. Base hit. Brian Danielson's thinking 2 out the bat. He's in there. Let's see what John Moxley does. Gunter going back to 1 with those 90 mile an hour shots over here. Just as vicious as his chops. And it's got a base hit for John Moxley. Runners are going to be at the corners with only 1 gone. And then sets Claudio Castagnoli. He's red hot. And in the air, just off the leaping Xavier Woods. No, 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score, excuse me. And it's now 11-5, Blue Sox. The lead is coming back here. I smell comeback here. It's comeback city. This is Kurt Turner from San Francisco, comeback city, as Jericho has a base hit. And another run's going to score with a double from Jericho. It's now 11-6, Blue Sox. Tymel's going to be up next, trying to race for 0 for 2. I smell a comeback. And in the air, under is Omega. Under it is, Sami Zayn over here. For out number 1. For out number 2, excuse me. Let's see what Sami Zayn does. Sammy Guevara does. There's too many Sammys over here. But I got it. On the ground. Over Nakamura to Strowman for out number 3. 3 more runs score for the Elite. In steps Kofi Kingston as we get set for the bottom of inning number 5. Easily lays off that one, ball 1. On the ground, Sammy DeClaudio for out number 1. See what Roman Reigns does. In the air, center. Base hit. In steps Braun Strowman, who homered last time in a back-to-back-to-back homer. And it's going to be double play. 1 there, 2 there. Double play. Just like that, the side's retired. The Elite is up next, starting with Matt Jackson. He's been red hot. Solo Sikoa is going to be taking things over on the mound. And it's going to be out number 1. Under it was Kofi Kingston. 1 pitch, 1 gone. In steps Nick Jackson. Ball 1. Solo Sikoa, former NXT champion. And he's got a base hit. He's taking 2 off the bat. And in steps the cleaner, Kenny Omega. Let's see if he can capitalize. See if he can erase his 0 for 2. Ball 1. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Ball 1. Strike 1. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. He got him swinging. Right by the top of yours, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, is up next. Ball 1. And he's got himself a base hit. It's going to be runners at the corners with 2 gone, and in steps Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose. And then Fielder's Choice is going to get the second for out number 3. They strand 2. It's now 11-6 in favor of the Blue Sox. Swing and a miss, strike 1 for Drew McIntyre. Another swing and a miss. 0-2. He got him looking. Very tricky, but he got him looking. Xavier Woods is up next. And Darby Allin running on empty. See how much longer they can keep him. I'd go to the bullpen if I were you. And they're starting to warm up in the bullpen once again. And base hit for Kofi Kingston. For Xavier Woods, excuse me. In steps Sami Zayn, the former honorary Uce. Keep an eye on Xavier Woods. Woods goes, and he retreats. Woods going again. Woods going back. Don't be scared, Zoom. Here I go. Here I stay. On the ground. This could be double play out there. Double play. Size retired. To the top of inning number 7 we go. In steps the ever-dangerous Claudio Castagnoli, who's been red hot. Let's see how he squares off against Solo Sikoa, and he's got a base hit over and right. He's taking 2 off the bat. He's in there. Let's see what Chris Jericho does. And they're going to get a pinch runner here, as Mark Quinn is going to be taking things over. Then now Top Dollar is going to be taking things over at the mound. Ball 1 inside. Strike 1. 1-1. And he gulps it. Has the distance, but it's well foul. Foul still. Ball 3 now. On the ground. In the air. The right. Base hit. Jericho is thinking 2. He's thinking 3 off the bat. So he's got an RBI triple out of this one. See what Ty Mello does. 0 for 3 in the game. Pop up. Under is Drew McIntyre. Out number 2. Let's see what her husband does. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ball 1. Ball 2. Strike 2. In the air to left. He's got a RBI, single, double, triple. It's going to be a double. Matt Jackson's up next. Pop up over to McIntyre for out number 2. See what Nick Jackson does. Ball 2. Ball 3 now. On the verge of losing him. On the ground, back over to top dollar to Stroman for out number 3. The Elite score 2. They trail it 11-2. Time to get up and stretch. Matt Hardy's up next. He's going to be taking things over on the mound. She'll square off against Charlotte Flair. Swing and a miss. Matt Hardy going as himself. He won't be broken or anything. He's just going to be going over to himself, and him. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. She retires the queen. Let's see if he squares off against the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey. Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1. Ball 2 now. And in the air to right. Into the glove of Nick Jackson for out number 2. In steps Shinsuke Nakamura. Strike 1. Nakamura's accomplishments including the NXT Championship, as well as the 2018 Royal Rumble, and Kenny Omega retires Shinsuke Nakamura. Speaking of which, he's coming up next at the top of the 8th. Top dollar back to work. Strike 1. Ball 1. In the air to center. Under his Zane for out number 1. As he retires the cleaner. Next up, Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, formerly known as Daniel Bryan in WWE, and he's got a base hit. He's taking 2 off the bat, and he's in there. See what John Moxley does, formerly known as Dean Ambrose. And they're going to be making a personnel change. Natty's going to be taking over at the mound. And out number 2 for Jay Cargill. Nyla Rose, excuse me. And Mark Quinn on the ground. Back over to Strowman for out number 3. Nothing doing here. To the bottom of inning number 9 we go. Up next is Kofi Kingston. On the ground. Gets past the first baseman, and he's taking 2 off the bat, and he's in there. On the ground to Quinn. Route number 2. Route number 1, excuse me. Strowman's up next. And it's out of here! Braun Strowman knocks it out of here! Get this back! 2-run shot for Braun Strowman as it's 13-8 in favor of the Blue Sox. In steps Drew McIntyre. In the air to the center. Under is Omega. And Drew McIntyre's retired. See what Xavier Woods does. 3 for 4 in the game. Swing and a miss, strike 1. In the air, center, base hit. In steps Sami Zayn now. Two 2-0 now. In the air. And Zayn is retired. Blue Sox get 2. It's now 13-8 in favor of the Blue Sox. In to close the door is Giovanni Vinci. And it's a base hit. Thinking 2 off the bat. Right off the bat is 2. Dimello's up next. See what happens. On the ground. They're going to throw over to third. Route number 1. In steps Sami Zayn. In the air to center. Under is Zayn for out number 2. Last chance for Matt Jackson. Pop up. Drew McIntyre's under it. And that's the ball game. Winner is the Connecticut Blue Sox. They win 13-8. Let's take a look at the status over here. Close game, but still. Blue Sox come up. They win game 1 in the Beta League Divisional Series. Winning pitcher is Gunter. The losing pitcher is Darby Allin. 2 powerhouses on the mound. And as we take a look, a lot of homers. Got Claudio Castagnoli with 1. And so was Drew McIntyre. And then Reigns and Strowman with two homers right there. And the results say it all. Back and forth, but it's a close call until the end. And so that'll do it for this edition of the Tiller Tournament, the Beta League Divisional Series here. Baby, say goodbye from Anthony Hardy, the captain.